love you guys. You guys give me life. I want to start off by saying I always think it's hilarious when I get really negative comments in the Taurus readings. And like y'all don't even give me a chance to defend myself. Y'all are just like, fuck you! Who are you? You're fucking awful! And I'm just like, thanks. So y'all are awesome. So let's get into things, guys. I know I am posting this video a little bit earlier than what I usually post. So this is going to be out before the event comes up on October 26th, 27th. For anyone who's going to be in New York and you want to meet me, get your cards read. I will leave everything in the description below on that link, okay? Now, other than that, squad, let's get into this month's reading and let's see what November is looking like for the Taurian. What is going on with the sign of Taurus, November 2017? What up, Sway's Ball? My cat's being nicer lately, guys. It's always a good thing. Now let's see what's going on with Taurus. Alright, nice. Really freaking nice. Alright, so the energy here is the Five of Cups in reverse. So if there was troubles last month or just, you know, coming up to this point in time in your life, or if there was anything just disappointing that you guys are around, it's going to subside. It's something that you're getting over. There might be a sense of you feeling lost at some point, but there is something bad that you're getting over. Possibly someone who may cut out, or could be a situation here where you're kind of guarded with whatever it is that transpired, but it's something that, you know, you do get over. Something that you are able to, you know, rebuild yourself and rebuild the situation. Okay? Now let's get into the reading and see what's going on. First card for the past. Four of Wands in the reverse. So this is a sense of instability. Okay? A foundation that's very rocky. But with the Hermit card in the reverse, you know, you could have been dealing with someone or a situation that just was unbalanced, not working for you. But with the Hermit card in the reverse, you're moving forward from it. You looked at the situation for what it was. You've really analyzed it. And you see it clearly for what it was. And you move forward. Okay? Maybe you guys were dealing with an air sign here. Now, with the King of Swords in the reverse, this is going to be someone who's extremely tyrannical. Somebody who's very for themselves. They're only worried about their gratification. It's like they can't see past their personal needs in a sense. And this could be someone who's very cruel. Okay? So there could have been a big change regarding this person. Or, you know, for some of you, if this is you dating them, some of you could have broken up. Okay? And with the Three of Wands, turned your back. You know, stop sending those messages of love. Definitely possible. But you take a break from this nonetheless. What's going on? Knight of Cups in the reverse. Alright, so for some of you, you're going to take a break from this situation and just go out and have a good time. Okay? Knight of Cups in the reverse is somebody who is charming, you know, very charismatic, but promiscuous, talking to more than one person. Or this could be someone who is in your life that they're acting that way. Okay? Could be a water sign as well. Now, whatever this is, you just don't want to be involved in it. You just don't want any problems here. Okay, you're just trying to manifest better things into your life. And that's kind of what the last spread was talking about. You know, manifesting a lot. And having people that might be upset with what it is that you're manifesting. But it's happening nonetheless. There's nothing that's going to stop, you know, a stubborn-ass Taurus when they have something on their mind. Now, the next card here is the Strength card in the reverse. So this is going to be a time, guys, in the past where you're just going to need a little bit more resiliency than usual. Ace of Swords, I see something that was just not serving you getting cut out, moving forward, but without the baggage. Realizing that something may have been bad judgment. For some of you, this could have also be realizing that cutting someone out could have been bad judgment as well. Okay, because this goes both ways here. It could be the Taurus that's providing the instability. It could be the Taurus that's being promiscuous. All right? Now with the Ten of Wands, there's a situation that's getting cut out that you may feel burdened with. You feel like things are a little chaotic, you know, with the Chariot and the reverse, and this is in the present moment now. This is things moving at a fast speed, but feeling like you have no control over it at all. Six of Wands in the reverse, not feeling proud of the direction that you may be going in. King of Cups, maybe still having feelings towards somebody, still having love towards a situation that's crazy, or it could be a water sign that you're dealing with, and you know you're not happy with the outcome of this. But you know, with the King of Cups, this is going to be somebody who, again, is extremely loving, charismatic, just someone who can sweep you off your feet very easily, someone who's very likable. And, you know, it could be a toxic situation, but I don't feel that it's over. And again, this air energy is coming up. So this could be you guys dealing with an air sign, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, the next card here is the King of Wands. So fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be here. But this is just you being passionate towards a situation, or maybe somebody being passionate towards you. But there's a sense of fakeness here on someone's part. Someone's not showing who they truly are. And there's a new start that happens here that you're really thinking a lot about, but you just don't want any problems. So I feel that this is something that might cause a lot of anxiety. And it's like, shit, I'm anxious. I'm not sure what's going to come of this. You know, I'm losing sleep. But I really just don't want to fight. So this could be, you know, with the situation in the past, just not wanting to fight it. You know, not wanting to struggle at all. But honestly, I think that everything turns out well. The next card that you guys have for the present moment is the Star card. So with whatever struggle is happening here, whatever desired whatever desired outcome that you want here, I see that coming for you. Now, with the Five of Pentacles, that may be somebody getting left out in the cold. So it might be the Taurus's desire to let it go and to move away. Something here is ending, guys, for sure. For some of you, it's going to be because you got something you really want. All right, this could be with work, too. So this could be you leaving a job because you got something way better. But whatever it is that's being left behind, there's an upgrade here. All right, there's definitely an upgrade. Yeah, turning your back on something, and then, you know, you're waiting on something new that's going to be coming in for you. First card that you guys have for the future, the Two of Cups. So this is a very strong and deep union. This could be a new job. This could be a contract going through in your favor. Okay, but it could be regarding somebody from the past. It could be the same person. Okay, so there's this union with this person that, you know, the chapter book hasn't been closed on yet. And for some of you, could feel stuck. If this is genuinely something that you guys feel is worth fighting for, and that maybe the shit that came out was really petty, go for it. You know, try it out, fix it. If this is a situation where something went beyond your morals, someone went beyond what you're comfortable with, knowing that you were uncomfortable with it, you need to be strong enough to leave. Okay? Go cold turkey. Do it the way I do it. I tell people, forewarning, if we get into something and if you cheat, it's going to be as if I died. You will never see me again. You will never hear from me again. You will never see any text messages from me again. Like, I'm dead. Unless, you know, I become popping one day and, you know, you see my face in front of a magazine, you know, when you're with your new girlfriend and you're just chilling there watching my face. That would be awesome. Right? But yeah, you guys have to have that attitude. Like, look, I'm popping. And if you can't see that, look at the line of people who do. All right? The door's that way. Please let it hit you on the way out. So the next card that you guys have for the future is the Seven of Swords. So there's a bit of deception here. There's secrets. It doesn't always have to be deception. I told you guys last time about that story where I read for somebody, this came up when it was talking about their significant other, but the secret was that, they were about to propose. So that was the big secret. So it's not always a negative thing, but I would say 60% of the time to 70% of the time it is. So there could be secrets here that if you are, dealing with an air sign, because air keeps popping up for y'all, or whoever it is that you've been dealing with, because it's coming up as the same energy, there's going to be a secret that comes out that's really going to set this person off. Okay? That's really going to make them upset and mad. But you're still in manifestation mode. You're still trying to keep things moving. So I feel that it's going to be the Taurus that may do something either petty here, or there was a secret that the Taurus had that it comes out. But again, it could be vice versa as well. Whatever it is, you're going to be trying to manifest something, and you're going to be standing your ground with it. Last card here is the Lover's card. So with the Lover's card, this is a very strong union. This is something that you feel very, very drawn to. And it's like whatever happened here, you do get over it. And this was your energy, right? This is the energy here. Getting over any bullshit. Page of Cups in the reverse. Still have this air sign here. So with this Page of Cups in the reverse, there could be someone who is kind of making promises in reference to love or whatever situation this is that you're getting into, but their words might not hold weight. Or there could be somebody who, although they're in this relationship and, they may really have deep feelings for the other person, there might be a sense of, I'm going to, take a step back a little bit. Let me just watch from the sidelines and see what happens. All right. The crossfire of a Taurus is not fun. It's not fun. Oh, man. And only the people closest to me know that. I was actually on a conversation today with one of my homegirls on the phone, and she had somebody next to her, and she was just like telling her a story about something that her and I had experienced. And it was just hilarious because she was like, Lissette is the absolute sweetest girl, like to a fault. Like, she's just way too nice to people. Like, if you guys come to my house, which y'all are more than welcome, y'all come over, I'm feeding you, I have wine on deck, like, you're going to get everything. And so there's just kind of a situation where someone got used to that. There's people that they get used to that. And so, there has to come a point where it's like, okay, yeah, I'm nice, yeah. Oh, that was stupid. Why'd you do that? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, whoa, why'd you do that? I'm so nice. Whoa. And then little by little, and then freaking went off. And the girl, my homegirl, she's just telling her friend the story. She's like, I've never seen that side. And it's fucking absolutely terrifying. Crossfire of a Taurus is not a fucking joke. Don't push a Taurus to that extent. If you have the power to keep a Taurus happy, just keep a Taurus happy. Just let them yap, let them bitch, and just let them be them. Coming from a Taurus, guys. All right, so let's see what's going on here, what the advice is. And this is the Earth Magic Oracle cards, okay? Just to give you guys some extra guidance for this month. What is the guidance for Taurus for November 2017? What does the sign of Taurus need to hear for guidance? Ooh. All right. I'm going to take the one that popped up. Okay, guys. So we have force, breath. I like this card already, especially for Taurus because it has such an earthy feel here. The beautiful colors, the foliage, the warmness of a Taurus. All right. Where are we at? Okay. Your breathing is too shallow. Although it may feel natural, it is an unhealthy habit that causes this shortness of breath. When you subconsciously shorten your breath, no matter if this is habitual or triggered by some event or circumstance, it activates certain physiological signals that prepare your system for fight or flight. Another conditioned response to perceived danger is to hold your breath. This is your survival response, although it does not serve you to do so. So breathe, inhale deeply, regardless of your concerns, worries, or problems. Then let them go. Next, allow yourself to breathe a little deeper and slower a few times. Remember that every breath you inhale is a gift, and every breath you exhale is a gift. The forest is a clear reminder of how this works. Okay, so honestly, I see a problem that may show up in the spread. Towards the middle of it, that's kind of a time of duking things out, reconciliation, just seeing, is this something I want to stay in? Is this something I want to leave? Am I going to leave this and work on myself and find love for myself? Because in the future, that's also what it could be, the Two of Cups. And, you know, the Lover's card, that could be love that you're finding within yourself also. So there's a path that you choose to go on, a path that you choose to build yourself with. So you guys got to make sure that you're going the right way and that you're going to listen to your gut. And especially in a relationship, if that's what it is, if it's just someone that you're talking to, there has to be trust. Okay, there has to be trust. The moment you feel you have to look at someone's phone, like you have that urge, it's unhealthy. It gets unhealthy. All right, the moment something feels off, you have to address it without snooping, without doing anything crazy. But, you know, always talk things out. And I know I'm always preaching about leaving behind situations that, you know, don't serve you. And it kind of makes me sound like I want to drop anything that goes against what I want. But that's not what I mean. You know, life isn't always fair. There's going to be situations where we're not getting what we want. And that's just a time for the Taurus to learn to compromise. Okay? Because I know, you know, and you guys know how stubborn a Taurus can be. So I find myself checking myself a lot. Because I'm just like, okay, I know I could be the pettiest bitch right now. I know it, and I feel it coming. But then I try to take a step back, and I'm like, okay, don't think like a Taurus for a second. Lissette, that's crazy. Stop. And I stop myself. Okay, so there has to be that trust. And, you know, for anyone cross-watching and maybe you're questioning your trust in the Taurus, I have met people who are Tauruses that are cheaters. I dated a Taurus once who was, you know, awful. For the most part, I will say 75 to 80% of the time, Tauruses are very loyal. Most of the time, okay? For me as a Taurus, nothing bothers me more than being questioned about my loyalty. Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's me working for somebody, whether it's me doing something for my parents and them thinking, you know, did you lie to me about that? I don't like my loyalty being questioned. Okay, and as stubborn as a Taurus is, you just don't want to push them to the point that they feel confined. Okay, because the moment a Taurus feels confined, that's when shit just blows up. Tauruses are patient. Tauruses are very giving to a fault. Okay, when a Taurus is very engaged in something and really wants something to work out, there's going to be nothing that a Taurus doesn't do. Tauruses become very selfless when they really want something. Okay, so if you're constantly questioning stuff like that, if you see them acting like that and you're constantly questioning them or pushing them, you're going to get a terrible reaction. Okay? So go by what you see. If the person's being a little distant, then okay, yeah, maybe there's something that's happening here, something that needs to be addressed. But the most important thing is for there to be open communication and to have an open mind. Because, again, I know we can be stubborn, but the mind has to be opened, especially when you're allowing other people or other, you know, circumstances into your life. It's not always about just us. All right? I love you guys so much. For those of you who do want personal readings, I'll leave everything in the description. Give me anywhere from 5 to 10 full days at most to get that out to you. And for anybody who is interested in learning tarot, I'm doing that as well. Again, I'll leave that in the description. And I work with people at all levels, so don't worry about if you've never even touched a deck before. But other than that, guys, I will be back with your love readings in about, I don't know, a week or two. I'm posting this before vacation, so whenever I get back. Take care, guys.